It's showtime.
Hi everyone, I'm Rosalind, and today we're going to go on a journey to Point Dume, a coastal headland located in Malibu, California, along the edge of the Santa Monica Mountains. While it's known for its beautiful beaches and ocean views, Point Dume is also a fascinating site that reveals millions of years of Earth's history. It's part of the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area, and it's known for its cliffs, panoramic ocean views, and rich natural beauty. The area we now know as Point Dume State Beach was officially established as a protected public site in the 1950s, with the hiking trails and beach access gradually improving over the decades. Today it's managed by California State Parks and remains a popular spot for hiking, rock climbing, wildlife viewing, and relaxing by the shore. Most of the rocks that are visible here are sedimentary, like sandstone and shell, which formed years ago under the ocean from compacted sand, mud, and marine life. This area is part of the Transverse Ranges, a region shaped by powerful tectonic forces that we'll talk about later in the video. Some fun facts about Point Dume is that the name actually came from a spelling error. In 1793, a priest named Father Francisco Dume was honored when the area was named after him, but it was misspelled as Dume, and the name just stuck. Also, aside from its natural beauty and history, Point Dume has also been featured in some films thanks to its cinematic landscape, including scenes from Planet of the Apes and Iron Man. Point Dume's cliffs and rock formations have been slowly carved out by a combination of tectonic uplifts, marine erosion, and coastal weathering. As we explore the area, we'll see evidence of these forces. Though it became a public recreation area in the 1950s, the land here is much older, with rock layers dating back tens of millions of years, when this region was underwater. Walking along the trails or down at the beach was essentially walking through a natural textbook of California's evolution. So as we dive into today's exploration, we're not just hiking or enjoying the view, we're reading the Earth's story.
Hello, my name is Natalie, and today I'll be talking about erosion. So erosion is when rain and wind break apart rocks and transport sediments to the ocean. The erosion at Point Dume is caused by factors like high tides, heavy swell, rising sea levels, climate change, and natural processes like human activity or the movement of sand. Adding on, another factor contributing to this is geological uplift. Geological uplift is when Earth's crust begins to rise due to high tectonic forces. Some long-term solutions is LA County implemented plans to build living shorelines to stabilize coastlines to ensure safety and reduce erosion at Point Dume. The clips show how erosion has affected the beach and cliffs for thousands of years.
Hello everyone, my name is Samantha. I'll be talking about the sedimentary and igneous rocks that are found in Point Dume. Let's start with the sedimentary rocks. They are the most visible and abundant at Point Dume. The cliffs are mainly made up of sandstone and siltstone, deposited millions of years ago in the shallow marine environment. You can actually see the bedding planes, showing how these layers were laid down over time, one on top of the other, like pages in a very old book. The sandstone here is medium to fine grained and often well cemented. In some areas, you'll even see the cross-bedding and ripple marks, signs of ancient underwater currents. It's incredible to think that these rocks formed when the area was submerged beneath the warm sea. But that's not the whole story. Beneath or around the sedimentary layers, geologists have also identified igneous intrusions in the broader Malibu coast region. These are mostly diorite and gabbro, which formed when magma forced its way up through the crust but cooled down slowly underground. While you won't see lava flows at Point Dume itself, these plutonic rocks suggest deep-seated igneous activity, possibly linked to subduction, related processes millions of years ago, before the modern San Andreas fault system dominated Southern California's tectonics. Together, the sedimentary rocks at Point Dume and the igneous rocks in the region give us a window into the complex geological history of the transverse ranges. This area has seen it all: marine deposition, tectonic compression, uplift, and even some volcanic roots.
Oh my God! Wow!
We'll mention faults briefly. What are faults and where are they important? Faults are fractures inside Earth's crust. They're continuously moving. When they move, they cause earthquakes. There are many types. There are reverse faults, normal, and strike slip. Faults are important to know. What if you live above one and you don't know? It's important to learn if your area is earthquake prone, and it's important to be prepared in case of an emergency. But that's not the focus today. In Point Dume, Malibu, there are two types: the Santa Monica Fault and the Point Dume. They are both north-dipping reverse faults. So what does a reverse fault mean? Reverse faults are when so much compression happens in the Earth's crust that the first wall goes up, while the other goes below it. Basically, they move diagonally. While obviously we couldn't show the actual fault, since it's underground, it is still a good thing to know about its geologic history. The faults and earthquakes play a huge role in shaping the area, especially with the broken areas and the fallen rocks surrounding Point Dume and giving it its magnificent view.
While you're at Point Dume, there's a well-known staircase that leads down to the Big Dume Beach, also known as Dume Cove. The stairs are pretty steep and narrow, as you could see, so it feels like a bit of a hike, especially on the way back up, but they offer incredible views of the ocean the entire way. They're part of what makes the beach feel so secluded and special, since you can't just drive right up to it. Once you're down there, the beach is usually quiet, great for tide pools, and sometimes you can even spot dolphins or sea lions offshore.
One eternity later.
And that wraps up our trip to Point Dume. Honestly, it wasn't hard to fall in love with views like this. It's a place that really highlights the natural beauty of California's coastline, and in the end, after the gruesome hike, it is all worth it and feels very peaceful. Being out here is a good reminder of how important it is to take time to connect with nature as well. Thank you for watching.
Behind me.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you, Elmar! Boom!